I just did a whole tour, the whole valley from Onyx Summit to Baldwin to the Big Bear Dam, all 3 entrances to the town, and half the video didn't record. But I think you'll get the footage of every entrance in town so you can see how it is to get into town. So enjoy it, guys. Good morning, everybody. It is March 12th, 2021. Big Bear Lake, California. It's 5:30 in the morning. We're getting like a little break, but we have more snow coming in at about 10 or 11 is what it's supposed to be. I think it's snowing a little bit right now, or maybe just a couple flurries, that's it. But yeah, we got just 1 to 3 more inches coming. But I want you guys to get a sense of what the whole valley looks like. We're gonna do the complete valley right now because there's not gonna be any traffic, and it will get light in a couple minutes for you guys to see a lot better. This is a beautiful time of day to record on this camera, specifically the iPhone. I don't know why for me it looks really pretty through the camera at this time of day. But yeah, so what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna go up to as I said, we're gonna do the whole entire valley. So we're gonna hit every entrance to get into our town. So there's 3 ways up here, and we're gonna drive all of them. We're not gonna go down the mountain, but we're gonna drive all of them. So you can at least see what it's like, you know, entering town from whichever direction you're coming from. So that should be cool. Hope you guys enjoyed the time-lapse video. It turned out really freaking pretty. So I know it's kind of well, a lot of people think that the time lapse is like 5.5 minutes of just the snowstorm, but it's actually I used 2 separate cameras and I recorded at the same time, one on the bottom level and one on the second floor. Which the one on the second floor, that's the second half of the video, and you can see like a complete half of the lake. It's so freaking cool. But yeah, it's the exact same footage, just different angles. So like after like 2.5 minutes or so, then it's gonna switch to the next video, which you can't really tell until it gets light out on that part, but it switches to the next video, and yeah, it just repeats itself, but from a different angle. I know it's confusing, but yeah, it was 3 days of snow, and we recorded, as I said, from 2 separate angles. So that's what's going on in that time lapse. I know I'm probably a little confusing at the moment, but guys, I want to make sure you guys get it, because when you see all the like night and day, 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 you're like, I don't remember it snowed up there 6 or 7 days ago. So anyway, man, I get so excited like if I do something like beautiful or like something like that, because I get to share it with you guys. Like, it's just the coolest thing. And the gratitude shown, it's just amazing. Thank you guys so much. I mean, I love you guys, man. Like, dude, I have a full-time gig that is like it's easily 60 hours a week, easily. Yeah, and then when we get snowstorms, it gets pretty rough for me sometimes. But you guys give me the will and the energy actually to push through and just keep on doing this, because this stuff makes me happy no matter how tired I am. And I'm really tired right now. I did sleep for a few hours, but my little kitty, he was crying for food, and so he woke me up, and I just couldn't get back to bed. Kind of sucks, because it was like one of the first nights, besides last night, that I actually, you know, was asleep and good. I think last night it was because I was actually on a bed. I sleep on my couch at my house, and upstairs I have a California king, but I don't sleep up there. Kind of a stupid reason. Like when my other cat had passed away a few months ago, like dude, it was like she was fine, and then but anyway, I don't go up there much because it's still too hard for me. Like, I don't know why I'm just such a biatch when it comes to that stuff, but like yeah, she's just so important to me. And after 16 years, just like out of nowhere, she was just having issues, and within like 2 or 3 days, like, dude, I don't even want to think about it. But so that's why I don't get good sleep, I don't think, is because I'm constantly tossing and turning on the couch, and my mind's going a million miles per hour all the time. Yeah, it's just it's a constant grind. But I'll tell you what, when you're creating the grind and not relying on other people, what an incredible feeling. I think that's what actually takes me to the next level in terms of being able to accomplish things. I know this isn't like difficult work, but the consistency is like, I don't care what you do, consistency is always a major culprit in people failing. Pretty much the number one. Or not giving yourself a chance, but that's what that would be anyway. So, I don't know, man. I always try to tell you guys, which you guys already know because you guys are smart, like, you know, no matter what you do in life, like, follow your passions. And I'm guilty of this one all the time when I like, or I used to be, when someone would be like, hey, you know, you should do this, do that, or have you ever thought about this? And like, just trying to be very, very helpful. And then I'd be like, yeah, but I don't have enough time. I'm so busy doing this, I just don't have enough time to do that. Dude, you're gonna be in prison your whole life, mentally, emotionally, if you live like that. Seriously, take the damn risk. You know, like, take the risk. I know it's so much easier said than done, but from someone like me who actually has done that, you know, I'll tell you what, it's worked out for me every single time. Every single time. And even if it didn't transpire the way that I envisioned it, the fact that I had the courage to push through and give myself a better chance at this life, so I can therefore be better for other people around me who I love and care about. Dude, that's what it's ultimately all about. Don't sell yourself short. Don't sell yourself short. You can literally do anything you want to do. Like, it's as simple as just thinking it up. Just think about whatever you want to do, and then feel it. You know, bring that into your present. And really believe it. I mean, believe it. You know, I don't really like subscribers for this channel. It's not a big deal for me because like I'm passionate about this, but like I still once in a while would be like, wow, wouldn't it be cool with like 1 million subscribers or like something like it's like I don't take myself out of any scenario anymore, even if it sounds just wow, that's just super crazy. Honestly, if I would have thought almost 10,000 subscribers for this channel, even just 2 years ago, I probably would have bet everything, including my life, there's no chance. Like, who the hell's gonna watch some guy who doesn't shut the hell up for like 30-minute videos nonstop, driving around a small little town in Southern California, and once again, yeah, it doesn't shut the hell up. He just drives and talks the whole time. Just annoying. And then seriously, like, I have all these subscribers. That's pretty cool. So, yeah, we had to avoid that. I thought it was a rock, but it was a big block of snow. So just don't sell yourself short. You know, that's what short and long-term goals are for. The short-term goals are so you can actually give yourself something or many things that are achievable to at least get that sensation that you're accomplishing what you're seeking out to do. And yeah, like I'm always here for you guys. You know, I think the best advice that can ever be received is from people who have actually been there, fought through it. And in my case, it's not one time, it's not two times, it's been rinse, wash, repeat, rinse, wash, repeat. So you just got to give yourselves a chance, man, because I believe in all of you, man. You guys have had the courage and the hearts to give me a chance and to open up to me, to allow me to open up to you. It's a priceless endeavor that you guys are probably in a big subconscious way actually doing for me. I know I mention this all the time to you guys, but it's always on my mind. I'm always thinking about it because you guys are just so special. So anyway, let's change the subject back to what the damn channel's all about, which is annoying guy driving. Just kidding. So we're about to pass Irwin Lake on the left. This is like the last really big neighborhood before you start heading out of town, and then there's one more little neighborhood up here on the left-hand side. It's called Lake Williams. And yeah, like I'd love to live out here, and it's about 1,000 feet higher up than where I live. However, this is a part of the valley up here that is very hit and miss with the big snowstorms. Like we could have 2 feet at my house, and then even up here where it's 1,000 feet higher up in Lake Williams or close to it, they might have 6 inches. It's pretty interesting how that works. But then sometimes they'll get more depending on how the storm comes in, because they are really close to that mountain straight ahead. So if the storms get trapped right there, then yeah, they get really, really good snow. But other than that, it's just way too far out here. Like the closest store is that little liquor store back there called Lippy's. And don't get lippy with me. But yeah, so it's just, it would be so difficult. It would be so difficult. But then again, if you're a recluse and you don't necessarily want neighbors or that many neighbors, you just want extreme peace, then Lake Williams, it's a great place. If I remember, I'll point it out when we drive by. And then you guys will probably be like, oh, I've seen that. Yeah, it's way out here. Way out here. Oh, they have the chain checkpoint. Wonderful. Wunderbar. Oh, wunderbar, huh? I'm gonna have to tell a fib, I think. It says chains required. Thank you! Sweet, he waved us by. Clearly. And if he wouldn't have waved us by, we would have gone anyway. And don't take that as like I'm an a-hole or something, like, because what he would have ended up doing is contacting CHP up ahead here, and they're probably up here a bit, but there's nowhere else to go, so they would definitely catch you. But if I wasn't going all the way up to Onyx Summit and we were just going to Lake Williams, we could have just passed him, no problem, because we wouldn't be going far enough up to get caught. We'd be turning around right up here. So, but yeah, don't take that wrong. Follow all the laws, you guys. You know, do as I say, not as I do. And I was doing a little cleaning last night, and I found I forgot that I had all this stuff, but I found like a bunch of my really nice beanies and glasses and stuff. Like I'm wearing my Gucci beanie, one of my Gucci beanies, and one of my Gucci sunglasses. Check them out. What do you guys think? Tell me what you think. And I groomed myself a little bit, giving myself a little goatee and like a stash type thing. I don't know. But yeah, these are the freaking pimpin'. Yeah, dog. Woo! All right. Coming up to Lake Williams on the left-hand side. And we're going at a good pace, and so is the guy in front of us, but there's a car coming up on us pretty quick. I mean, typically that's going to be an officer of the law, but I didn't do anything wrong. But I'm always paranoid around cops. I don't know why. I'm not doing anything wrong, and I respect them, man. Shoot, cops actually saved my life. Yes, I've had guns put to my head from cops too. In Corona Del Mar at 3 in the morning in my friend's alley off of Narcissus Street. They told us if we moved, if we breathed wrong, they're gonna blow our effing heads off with them drilling the guns into our head. Crazy stuff. A silent alarm went off at one of the antique shops right next to my friend's mom's house, and we just happened to be leaving at like 2:30. Probably not up to much good, but nothing like that. Like we're not gonna go steal stuff, but it just happened that the cops were right there, just like checking out what was going on, and we happened to walk outside. 3 of us, tattoos everywhere in Newport Beach. So it just didn't look good. And then I guess I have to be really honest. Like, and I told him not to bring it. And this is not how I roll. This is not how I ever rolled. But this was my best friend from childhood, and I'm like, dude, don't bring your freaking gun, dude. Like, we're just going out to like go through a drive-thru to go eat. But he's trying to show off in front of our other friends, and like, so first of all, he wants to bring a gun, like just a total moron, and then he doesn't want to have the gun loaded. And so it's like, yeah, of course, dude, you know, be safe, don't load it and stuff. But if you're gonna carry a gun and act a fool like that, you better be ready to use it, because you know, it's so yeah. So what ended up happening was I told him, dude, you're not bringing that effing thing, okay? And this was 10 years ago. You're not bringing that effing thing, and you know, blah 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 blah. So I thought he had enough respect for me because we were going in my car. And if I would have ever known that he carried it in his own car, I'd never ride with him back then. But I didn't know, and he was my best friend. But anyway, long story short, when the cops were like, hey, get over here, like, we were just shocked. And then all I hear as we're walking up to my car is clank, 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 clank. And I didn't even have to look. It went right under my car, and I knew exactly what he threw under my car. And I thought, great, 2:30 in the morning, Newport Beach, we look suspect, and there's a gun involved. And once again, you guys, like, I'm being honest with you, like, it's like that was not me. I don't do stuff like that. And you know, like, it's unfortunate. This is a kid, we were best friends at 3 years old, and like, my unconditional love for him as a friend trumped his stupid actions sometimes. But we were younger, and it's just, there's no justification for it. But I don't want you guys to ever think that I would do anything like that. But unfortunately, that almost got me killed by police. And you know what? Like, I would have understood, but I mean, when they're like drilling the guns into our heads and stuff, that was pretty freaking, that was pretty scary. That was one of the last times I ever hung out with him, because he didn't even care. He didn't even care that he put me through that, put our other friend through that. Didn't care at all. But that is so interesting. He lived on Narcissus, and he's the biggest narcissist. I didn't even put those two together, man. Oh man, what a tool. What a tool. Oh man. That's someone that I would, even though he's a lot bigger than me, man, I know 2 wrongs don't make a right, but when people keep just poking you over the years after they do stuff like that, like, there becomes a point where you have to stick up for yourself. And I'm not saying go looking for it, but like, if they continue to harass you and hurt you and just treat you like crap, you know, like, yeah, my mom always taught me, kill them with kindness, you know, kill them with kindness. And I'd get bullied and stuff, like, so, because I was a little kid. But thank God I was super athletic, because like that got me so many friends. Like, I was always picked first, even though I was like 5'2", and the 6-foot kids like are, yeah. So just always stick up for yourselves, give yourselves an opportunity, and just love yourselves. Once I started to really care about myself a lot more, and that stems from you guys. It seemed like everything else became easier. I didn't look at myself like I used to. I felt like I deserved some things instead of always thinking that I don't deserve a damn thing. And yeah, just it's just all about that self-love, how you feel about yourself. And I'm not telling you to be some egomaniac and just be just you know, oh, me. I'm not saying that. I'm just, it's so important, once again, because I've experienced it, it's so important to get to that place where you can accept yourself. You don't have to tolerate, you can make changes, but accept who you are, because you are absolutely unbelievably awesome. Absolutely awesome. So just accept who you are. And then from that point on, just always remind yourself how wonderful you are, how special you are. I'm telling you guys, like, I wish I would have done that or believed in that many years ago, because I could have saved myself so much heartache. But I'm telling you, as soon as my mind started to see myself differently, holy crap, I'm telling you guys, it was pretty incredible. So, once again, I'm sorry for talking so much. This is just a long drive, and I like to talk to you guys. One of our buddies, James, up here, or on our channel, was super cool earlier, saying that, like, you know, there are probably lots of you that would be stoked to, like, help me out and, like, listen to me, and we help each other out, like I could do like a podcast or like something. And you know what, like, if there's any way that I can't, like, once again, that would be something where I don't give a damn about subscribers, this and that, because the whole goal is just to help people. And if it's actually helping people, the word will get out. And yeah, that's all I want. I just want it to be genuine. And yeah, but you guys are just incredible. I love you guys so much. So much. And we're at Onyx Summit. Yee-hee. Okay, this is 8,443 feet. And someone knocked down the sign that says that, but that's okay. So yeah, guys, I'm done with the Dr. Phil section. As I said, I was done earlier, but I really am done this time. Now we're just gonna go on to some other topics, I guess. But yeah, so we're heading back down. This is Highway 38, you guys. This is the second busiest route up here of the three. And as I said, you hit an elevation right there at Onyx Summit at 8,443 feet. To put that in perspective, my house is 6,800 feet. So just know this looks horrible, looks scary. It's not too bad. Obviously, I drive in this all the time, so for me, it's a different way that I look at it. But you guys will be fine. Just make sure you're not in any hurry. Make sure you have your tire chains, even if they aren't required. But you saw they are. Bring your tire chains, and you know, I always suggest, even if you planned on leaving early, like for what you were trying to do, leave a couple hours earlier than that, just so you can force yourself to not have to stress or rush in any way. Just get up here, have a great time. And yeah, this is Highway 38 from Mentone, California. The Redlands, Mentone, Yucaipa area. This is how you get up here from there. And this is about 7 or 8 miles longer of a drive than Highway 330 to 18 to get to town. But this is the route that I would send my mom on in weather like this. Yes, it's a little longer and it hits a higher elevation, but it hits the higher elevation in a part of, once again, an area where it's super hit and miss for big events, even at that elevation. So yeah, I suggest you guys take Highway 38 if you're nervous. So it's a lot straighter, not as many thousands of foot cliffs to to fall off of, and just it's smashed on impact. So I like that about this road. Once again, I send my mom on this road when I can't go and pick her up, but I try to do that every time. Like I don't want her to risk it, you know. But if she had to, I would not be worried as long as she drove with vigilance and wasn't in any hurry. One of the worst things, guys, is when you get the drivers that just come up on your butt. And if you're anything like me, you're like, you don't want to be that guy. So like, you'll try to get out of their way or like speed up and stuff, and put yourself in a very precarious situation. And that's the life and death situation right there. So I just want you guys to, two things. Don't give a damn what someone thinks on these roads, how they are right now. Who cares? If they're on your butt, who cares? Seriously, just try to remember, who cares? Your life is so much more valuable than that. But also, every time that happens, like, please, because believe it or not, we who are driving slower are putting the other people in a lot of jeopardy as well. So it's just trying to maintain an even flow on the road. And every turnout that you see, if there's someone behind you, please pull over. Don't be spiteful. Don't be spiteful. It's not worth it. And I'm speaking to you from a guy who gets very spiteful on the road. But the fact that I know a lot of you come up here, I'm changing the way, like, I've changed how I speak. I don't cuss every other word anymore because of you guys. And I'm changing the way I drive a bit. Yeah, I'm still once in a while a little bit fast, but I mean, like, you guys make me want to be a better person. I mean, come on. Oh yeah, but yeah, it is what it is. But yeah. What do you guys think? The Gucci beanie, the Gucci glasses, pimpin'. I never ever wear it because I don't want to ruin it, you know? It's like, why the hell did I buy it a long time ago? But oh well, I did, and I gotta live with it. So the next part we're gonna go on is we're gonna go through Baldwin Lake to get to Highway 18 on the backside, coming up through Lucerne Valley, Apple Valley, Victorville. That's where these people will be coming up from. Or that's typically the crowd you'll get from that direction because it's on the opposite side of the mountain range. Therefore, everyone in the LA and this and that, Orange County, San Bernardino, Riverside counties, they come up 99% of the time 38 and 330. I have, though, driven around the whole mountain range just to get to 18. One time Caltrans wouldn't let me back up, and I was doing a video a few years back because it was just really nasty weather, deep snow. I was fine, but they don't know that, and it was so bad that they didn't even let me up, and I had all, like, the proper car, everything, and I was like, I'll show you, dude. I'm getting home. Like, I have my cat there. Here's my driver's license, bro. Like I'm fine. You know, like, of course he's just doing his job. You know, and I was probably a bit of a, but oh man, yeah, I was a bit of a DICK, but yeah, I drove around. Took Highway 15 to the Cajon Pass. To the exit is called Bear Valley Road. Guys, that's so easy to remember too, because we live in Bear Valley up here, but you want to go on Bear Valley Road once you're on Highway 15 up through the Cajon Pass. It's about 10-12 miles past the summit of the Cajon Pass, and then you'll just turn right on Bear Valley Road for about 15 to 18 miles until it dead ends at Highway 18, and then you turn right and then just follow the signs for Big Bear Lake, because Highway 18 kind of gets screwy and you have to take another street to get to the other part of Highway 18. It's really weird how they've done things, but you know, it is what it is. So yeah, so I made it. I went to the other side of the mountain range. Yes, guys, it took me forever, of course. And then, yeah, I put on my charm because they had the chain guys on the backside, and they don't lots of times. So I was like, oh, great. I was so bitter, though, because I thought I was going to get screwed. But as I said, I turned on my charm and just like, I don't remember what I was talking about. I think I was talking about the YouTube channel and like just really making it clear that I'm a very local person and I'm local and that you have nothing to worry about with me cruising around. Like, I'm doing this to keep you guys safe. I'm going to be the one out here driving in this crappy weather so you guys can make a good judgment call, you know? It's a lot different when you hear the news stations say there's all this snow up there, and like it's never ever what they say. It's not. Never ever is. So and I'm not saying I'm right about stuff at all either. However, these past 4 storms or 5 storms, I've been spot on. They've over freaking predicted by like 2 or 3 times the amount. So obviously I'm doing something right. Because it's not like I'm saying, oh no, it's instead of 30 inches, it's only going to be 28 inches. You know, when they just said we could get like 25 to 30 inches from this last storm, I was like, yeah, still, I don't see it. Like, unless there's like, I don't know, something that's going to explode, like as it gets closer to us. So, yeah. Hang on a sec, guys. I have to focus on that real quick. I couldn't tell if that would. It looked like a car was over the edge over there, but it definitely was not. If it was, I was definitely going to turn back around. But I know for a fact it was not. Once I got a clear view in my side mirror, it definitely was not. Sorry about that, guys, because those are the situations that can be killer also. No phone service over here, even stuck in a small ditch like this. It's tough. It's tough. But yeah, guys, what I was trying to say is my videos, the best thing for you guys is to be able just to see what's going on with your own eyes and not have to like create some sort of a vision in your mind of what someone else is talking about. Like, talk about a screwed up grapevine. So this is, you know, still, it's still not going to give you what it's going to be like driving on it, but at the same time, you're going to get a very good sensation of what to expect. And I think having that mental type of preparedness is absolutely paramount for your safety and your success to get here. So I want you guys to get here safe. All right, oh, we gotta slow down. The chain guys are right here. Chain, 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 chain. Now we're down at 7,000 feet elevation, folks. Look at the temperature, 7 degrees, you guys. I didn't look at it up there. It may have been 0. Damn it. I should have looked at it up there. Guys, for every 1,000 feet elevation in the area you're in, if you go straight up, it's typically going to be between 3 and 5 degrees cooler for every 1,000 feet up, okay? And that's pretty tried and true. It's not perfect. As I said, it can fluctuate 3-4 degrees more, but typically it's between 3 and 5 degrees for every 1,000 feet elevation. So we just went like 1,500, 1,700 feet higher. So we should have had a decent amount of cool weather up there. You know, about 4 or 5 degrees. No, that should have been about 7-8 degrees cooler. So I'm interested to see shortly how high this jumps back up to. Look, it's already, since we just got down from there, it's jumping up quickly. I bet when we get to Baldwin, it's gonna be 20, and that's only like a mile. I'm probably gonna be way off, but it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. All right. She moves in mysterious ways. All right. Yeah, she's always moving in mysterious ways around me, running away. I guess it's not too mysterious. Mysterion. All right, guys. So, if you guys are staying in Sugarloaf and it's this type of weather, please don't forget what I'm about to say. Before you get to Big Bear Boulevard, there's this street right here. There's a sign that says Sugarloaf to the left, but it's called Baldwin Lane. Turn left here. A lot less steep, not as much incline as going up Maple Drive. Maple Drive is treacherous as can be. Probably the most dangerous road in this town. Because it catches everybody. Everybody. Except for this guy. Alright. And then, yeah. One of you lovely, lovely people. I remember, I can't remember his username, but about 2 years ago, he sent me this brand new Burton jacket, and I just took off the tags right now. Dude, it was like a $150 jacket, man. It's crazy, crazy cool. Hang tight real quick. Well, you guys are gonna be mad at me because I passed Division Road while just running my mouth. So Division was the third one where you can turn left to get to that side of the lake, the South Shore, or you can turn here on Stanfield Cutoff. This is the last one. Otherwise, you are forced to go into Fawnskin and go all the way around the lake. This is where the lake begins, at Stanfield Cutoff, the official Big Bear Lake. This is where it begins, and it goes all the way till about, you know, we got a good 15 to 20 more minutes with lake right here, so that's gonna be pretty cool. I gotta turn on the heat to kind of defrost us a bit. Oh, look how fast those clouds are coming in right there. That is sick, you guys. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to get over there. I'll bet you it's snowing over there. Dude, did you see how awesome that looks? There's no one behind me. Okay, good. I'm gonna try to get even a little more distance between me and anybody possibly, just so we can kind of stop and and do exactly what I tell you guys not to do, which is stop in the middle of the road. I'm not gonna look at that. I'm not gonna stop in the middle of the road, but look at that. I mean, come on, you guys. Are you kidding me? It's 12 degrees. Oh my gosh, dude, this is what does it for me. Stuff like that. And if I go into this ditch, I'm not gonna be happy. Not gonna be happy. Okay, we made it. Oh my gosh. You know what, screw it, I'm gonna roll down the window. Screw it. Brake if you want, I don't care. Look at that. So cool. We haven't had really cold nights like this all season, so this is pretty interesting that it's happening this late. Like, this is the coldest night that I've seen all year. The coldest. I think there was one other night we got down to like 5 degrees or something. Oh my gosh, guys, look at that. Oh, the clouds are sitting right there. That is so awesome. We're gonna get to go drive through it, I think, and then drive out of it as we head back to my house. Oh, it's gonna be awesome. Okay, we're getting close. We're getting close, but you know most of that's going to be right on the lake. As I said, because of the sun warming things up, that fog's going to be gone quickly. So I want to make sure we at least hit it. It looked like a little more than fog. It looks like it's actually part of the next, or this last part of the system of trying to, you know, begin its push on through. But we shall see. You guys can see how, like, just a minute ago there was nothing out here, and now it's, I don't know. I bet when we get to Fawnskin, it's going to be a lot darker. I don't know, maybe not. (6:45 a.m.) Here's the campsite. I think this is the Serrano campground or something. I believe it's Serrano. Okay. technically entering Fawnskin right here, but then there's another sign just like that up here that says, you know, the same thing, elevation, population. Okay, we're coming into the clouds now. Look at that. Dude, this is so awesome. And I'm taking up most of the road because, you know, it's safer. There's no one out. So I'm staying in the middle. Now, when we get to a blind turn like this, I'm not gonna hang out over there. Because if I lose any control and there's a car whipping around there, that's gonna be a problem. But if I'm in the middle and I, you know, hit some ice or something and I lose control, my chances of not going in a ditch are a lot better. And I'd rather play that game. But I assure you, I will not put other people at risk. I don't do those, like, I value my life too much. And I certainly value your guys' life. So look at how much more snow's over here in Fawnskin. Like, rewind this right now back to Baldwin and just look at this. And then there's gonna be more at the dam. And it's no higher in elevation, you guys. It's not at all. Wow. Yeah, there's no one behind us, so we're gonna check. Just look at that, guys. Oh my God, I love it. I love it, I love it. That's fog. That is fog lifting up off of the lake. Oh yeah, man. Oh dude, are you kidding me? You know what? Yeah, that is just ridiculously gorgeous. Oh my God, dude. Sorry guys, are you kidding me with this? No one behind me still, okay, good. Wow. God. So pretty. So pretty. Some of the landmarks, and so it looks like a different mountain range over there with all the fog. That's awesome. Man, this is just awesome. I'm having such a good time. Okay, so we're in Fawnskin, and we're going to be hitting downtown Fawnskin in about a half a mile. Yeah, a big source of revenue up here, you guys, are tickets and stuff like that. And obviously we need to generate what we can, but when you're going through, especially the main part of Fawnskin, the downtown area, speed limit is 25. Dude, don't even go 26. I'm telling you. It's the only place that I actually got a ticket. And I was only going like 30. But this was a long time ago, and I got to go to traffic school for it. And I've only had one other ticket my whole life. That's as far as my legal troubles go. Okay. So we're about to enter downtown. Right around this right turn. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I left my wallet at home. Dude, you can't drive without your wallet. What an idiot. I was going to buy myself some breakfast. I am starving. Okay, we are in Fawnskin. Cruise control 25. Never cruise control it on the ice, you guys. On the ice or snow. Yeah, I'm looking out for you guys. Change required, 4-wheel drive with snow tires, okay. All right, that was was fawn skin. If you blinked, you missed it. Now the speed limit jumps back up to 35, and we're off like a prom dress. Woohoo! Woohoo! Oy day. Okay. Oh man, dude, come on with these views. That is just so intensely beautiful. Oh wow. It's just magical. Oh, there's some guy behind us hauling some serious hay. We're gonna have to, you know, put a little separation between us. Okay, look at that. Are you kidding? One of the most beautiful sights I've ever seen up here. I'm not kidding, right there. And it wouldn't be beautiful if I wouldn't have hit the brakes a little bit. We would have gone right into the lake. But that's okay. It's a beautiful day for a swim. Okay, wow, you know what? Just so we can get better views, I'm not gonna... See, I'm doing what I'm telling you guys not to do. Like, I'm being spiteful because this guy's going so fast that I'm just not gonna let him by being a jerk. And you know what? I am gonna let him by because I have to go against my stupid thinking so I can be happy in life. So instead of being a jerk, I'm gonna let him by. He doesn't deserve it, but I'm gonna let him by anyway. Oh, that is so insane. All right. Next little turnout, we will definitely let him get the heck out of our way before I punch him in the face. Just kidding, guys. I would never do that. I would never ever do that. I'd kick him in the face. Oh, I'm kidding. I'm so kidding. Yeah, we got to find a spot. In areas like this, yes, you want to be you want to be respectful, you guys. Look at that. As respectful as possible, but don't put yourself in a dangerous spot. Don't just pull over right here. Make sure you pull over in a place where it's safe. And dude, this is ridiculous how pretty this is. No, I don't know if he's like trying to pass me or not, because he's like backed off a bit. So I think we'll just keep on doing what we're doing. But yeah, man, you guys have really helped me just become such a better person. Not that I was a bad person, but you know, just doing things with more couth and more etiquette. Ow! Ow! Intense, you guys, just intensely beautiful. I'm so happy. I'm so happy with this. All right, we are on one of the final stretches to the Big Bear, the Dam, to the Jean-Claude Van Damme. And yeah, this is one of the snowier parts of town right here. So from this point on until we get through Boulder Bay, you will be in probably the snowiest part of town, besides mid-level at the ski resorts. Other than that, right here and Upper Moon Ridge are very good for getting a lot of snow. But as I say, it's this side of Fawnskin, the side of Fawnskin that's like closer to the dam. Oh, it's just, that's so picturesque, you guys. Like, that looks like a postcard. Snow over here. There's like 6 or 7 inches over here. You guys remember what we just saw 8 miles away? Same elevation, an inch of snow, maybe. Okay. I'm gonna drift the rest of the way just to have a little fun. Or maybe we won't, because I can't see around this blind turn. So we're not gonna do that. But look at that, unbelievable, guys. Most beautiful place, I'm telling you. It's a beautiful place. Snowing in your face. Oh. All right, you guys can check out Mr. Barney right here. Actually, I freaking know the dude. He's not a Barney. He's a cool dude. I'm gonna hit him up later and be like, dude, you actually drive really well. I did not expect that. The guy drives with confidence like me. He wasn't driving like a jerk, but when I'm driving how I drive and someone is coming up on me, you know they're unsafe. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, look at this. Look at this. This is the Big Bear Dam area. Look at how much more snow. Isn't it crazy, guys? Like, seriously, I didn't even have to come over here to be 100% sure it was gonna be like 6 times more than the other side of town. Look at the amount though. Okay. It's a little bit slick right here. It's 19 degrees, but it's a little bit slick. And when this stuff warms up a bit, it's gonna get a lot worse. I know it doesn't look awful, you guys, but this is the type of stuff that when it gets slushy, it becomes very, very, very difficult to maneuver because the slush grabs your tires and pulls you whichever direction that it wants to take you. Being experienced in it, it makes it easier for me, but it's still difficult. So, gosh, it's wow. I usually tell you guys to come up here when the temperatures are above freezing because that's the safest time to try to avoid the ice and snow that's on the road, or at least give yourself the best chance to not slide around as much. But in these conditions, believe it or not, I would say come up here while it's cold like this. So none of this melts and you still have some decent traction. Isn't that kind of weird? Isn't that kind of weird? Like how like you'd be like, dude, you just told us last week to do this and now you're telling us to do the total opposite. Like, but at least I explained to you where I'm coming from so you guys know, you know what I'm saying? I just want to help, but oh my God. Dude, there's so much snow here compared to where we were. Oh my God, I love it. Oh, I love it. I'm loving it. Ooh, 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 ooh. I think this is my buddy. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I think this is one of my fans, actually. I'm sorry, I don't like referring to you guys as fans. That's pretty ridiculous. You guys are my friends. Sorry, I'm just, because when you have like subscribers, I'm so used to like hearing YouTube fans and stuff. But no, dude, no. I'm a fan of you guys if there is a fan thing going on here. I'll tell you that. I'm a fan of you guys. But I do want to catch up to him just to see if it is him. Once we get on the straightaway, because he actually called me from down the hill and wanted me to go check his driveway to see how much snow was in it and if it was going to be safe for he and his daughter to drive back. And I was literally on my way, and then I got a business call, and then I totally spaced, but I got back to him to have him remind me this morning, so that's probably not him. But yeah, man, I didn't flake on him on purpose. As I said, I got back to him last night and said, dude, you just let me know first thing, you know, before you get up here, and I'll go check it out for sure, send you some pictures and stuff just so you can get that visual sense of security. Because amounts of snow and stuff like that, what someone thinks is a lot, someone else might think is nothing, or vice versa, so it's very subjective. That's why it's so important for you guys to be able to see with your own eyes what exactly is going on. How that sun is. Be right. Be right. I'm impressed with this guy though. Look at him charging in his Prius, dude. He's doing great. I'm really impressed with him. But guys, like, seriously, it would be so important to me if you guys like don't worry about speeding and just drive safe. Is that him? No, that wasn't him. Yeah, if you guys just drive safe, man. As I said, who cares about the people behind you? Like, obviously pull out at the pullouts and stuff, but do not let people like me who get on your butt and stuff like freak you out and have you do things that you normally wouldn't do. And I'm trying to be so cognizant of that, you guys, and I know I'm doing a lot better. You know, like I'm not perfect, but I think mostly I am a good person. But I have my moments, you guys. Like, I get very angry sometimes, and it's unfortunate, but I try to work on it. You know, none of us are perfect, and like, I've accepted me for who I am, and my character defects, or at least what I consider to be character defects, I choose to work on them openly, behind closed doors, whatever. Just whatever I can do to work on myself to be a better me. I just want to be able to help all of you too. Hang on a sec. Okay. The lake's over there. Man, that is so cool. So that's definitely 100% fog from the lake. A few of you have asked me in the past, do we ever get any lake effect snow? And the big answer to that, or the short answer to that, would be no. However, if you want to consider like what would come down from the sky, like in mist from those cold temps, then maybe you could say yes. But other than that, like yeah, it's you're not going to get like Lake Michigan or Lake Ontario or Lake Huron type of storms, or even any snow bands really. You can get pretty thick fog, but unfortunately there's just not enough to have it condensed enough to just drop out of the sky. So it is what it is. I wish we got lake effect snow, but I'll tell you what, when it looks like that right now, that's really cool. It's just so beautiful. I really hope you guys watch this damn video, because this is beautiful. And unfortunately, I've spent a lot of time on this damn thing. I know that's bright, so I'm gonna try to point it elsewhere. Woo, that is bright, man. Azteca Grill, it's a great restaurant. I haven't eaten there in a long time, but it's a really good restaurant. I just always forget about it because I have such a horrible diet. I'm like fast food. I'm like a fast food guy. I just don't have time. I don't have time. I'm always busy. And see, I'm doing exactly what I told you guys earlier not to do and not to settle with. That's the type of stuff that's going to keep me unhappy, keep you unhappy, is putting a limit on what we can do. So, yeah, it's being too busy to cook my own meals. Like, dude, what a BS excuse. I'm too lazy. That's the better excuse. Let's be real about it, you know? So, yeah, I'm very tired from all day working and stuff, but most people work all day too. So, I'm nothing special. And other people have like kids or multiple kids and this and that, and take the kids to school and practices and this and that, and still cook for the whole family, like not just one meal, every meal, you know? So yeah, my excuses are pretty ragged, pretty lackluster. There's just nothing to them. There's no substance. It's just all BS. But yeah, that was pretty bright. Hope I didn't blind you guys doing that. You know what? We usually go through the village, don't we? On our drive home. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. Shout. Damn it, son. This light's gonna turn green before ours on this side. So stupid. There's nobody here. There we go. Okay. Remember we stayed here about a month or two ago? I know I mention it every time we drive by. We're gonna stay here probably next time, or the time after that. We gotta stay at Lagunita. because a couple of you have requested that place over and over again, and I would love to do that for you. So yeah, just hang in there. I promise you I'm not going to make it lag way too much. Look, that guy's got his camera. I'm going to film the camera guy. What does he think he's doing? Alright. Yeah, buddy. Okay, so we're turning on Pine Knot, which is the main drag in the village. This is Pine Knot. It'll take you to Big Red Boulevard and the place that we just stayed, the Robin Hood Resort. You can get there on this street or on the street to the left called Bartlett. One of my favorite restaurants in town we're coming up to, right up here on the right, is called Peppercorn Grill. Very, very good steaks. A bit pricey, but once again, guys, we only live once, and I mean, I don't know. Be responsible to a certain point, but enjoy your life. It took me like 35 years to begin to like start doing anything for me from my, you know, hard-earned lifestyle. But yeah. All right, look at Big Red Boulevard, just freaking wide open, man. I'm just gonna go back and forth. So I'm taking the whole lanes, or the whole side of the road, almost in the middle, because it's safe. And sometimes, or not sometimes, a lot of times, since most of these driveways are slanted down, you get a lot of cars. They're not doing it intentionally, but they pull up to the front of the driveway, and with this ice and snow, they'll slide right into the first lane right there. So, I mean, if you guys think I drive like an a-hole, never been in an accident. So, I mean, I think the results should speak for themselves. Now, if I was a total jerk on the road, it's a different story. But yeah, once again, I do get frustrated. I do have my anger issues when it comes to driving, but I'm getting a lot better, and I know it needs to be better than it is now, and I am rapidly getting there. But yeah, I'm so comfortable doing this, and what would break my heart is if you guys like thought for some, like, wow, like he's driving like that knowing that it's dangerous, and he therefore is putting our lives at risk. Like, please do not look at it like that. Like, look at it like I'm experienced as a mother. I know what I'm doing. Like, and yes, accidents happen. You know, professional rock climbers die. Professional pilots crash planes. Like things happen. But I'm prepared. More prepared to be safe and do a better job. So, yeah. And oh, great. Slamming on the brakes. Let's see if we, dude. There's nothing. We didn't even slide. That was unbelievable. That was unbelievable. I love this car. It's the snow tires too, though. I love this car. I'm telling you guys, like, yeah, I have a lot of skill for driving how I do, but that's a lot of practice. But with a vehicle like this, man, you guys would, just by owning this ride, would gain a few years experience just in safety than other people who don't have a good car like this for this type of weather. But I have everything. I got a new braking system. I got the car lifted. I put snow tires on it. There was another, what else did I do? I can't remember. I've done so much, but yeah, like getting a car like this with the proper tires and stuff will definitely put you ahead of the game, you guys. But don't think just because you have a vehicle that's known to be good in these conditions, once again, like things happen. You need to educate yourself. You need to go out there and put yourself in these situations to learn. And that's why I suggest these empty parking lots at night, or like this parking lot right here on the right. This is the Brownie parking lot for Snow Summit. Like, just cruising here. Yeah, look, there's no one in the lot right now. So like, you could just do what I'm gonna do and just do a quick donut or two, and then we'll be good. Look, see, we'll start the donut right here. this is gonna be kind of fun. And it's gonna be awesome because it's so cold. We should slide easily on this. All right, this guy's probably gonna give me crap about it, but I don't care. Oh, there's a tree. Okay. All right, let's hit it good right here. All right. Let's spin it. Here we go. Damn. There we go. That's a little better. This damn thing is just, this thing grabs too good. It's unfortunate. One more over here. Woo! So this is how I practice, and then I regain control and learn how, just so I don't overcorrect and stuff. Like, all right, so one more fast one over here, then we're gonna head back home. You guys ready? Here we go. Let's get out of here. We'll get a little loose on this turn. We just got to make sure there aren't any cars coming after we come to the complete stop. And we'll be fine here. This turn, most people get loose not even trying anyway. For some reason, like that first part is just, see, that's like way better than the parking lot to turn on that. That's awesome. The slicker it is, the easier it is for me to drift, believe it or not. And I can drift totally fine. Once I'm on it and like I'm doing it every street, like I can start like 2 houses early. I swear to God, just smash the wheel and go. But I promise you, once again, that sounds very irresponsible, but I'm not trying to, and I won't hurt you guys. But anyway, thank you guys for cruising with me this morning. Thank you guys for, once again, all the birthday wishes you sent me, all the greetings, all the love, man. I love you guys dearly with all my heart, and thank you for just being there for me, and I'd like to be there for you guys as much as I can, and that's another reason why I choose to get my butt up at 5 in the morning, 5:30 to go do these things for you guys. So thanks again. I appreciate it. It's March 12th, 2021 in Big Bear Lake, California, and we only have a couple inches of snow coming in later on this afternoon, but that's it. There's nothing else on the radar. Love you guys. Peace out.